So we're just taking a quick look at Dehub on our daily time frame here. I took the liberty of recreating their previous price action because they don't actually have a good chart to showcase just how ridiculous this project could be. But obviously you can see here on the charts I have actually recreated it nicely. We're currently sitting down around, I would say, what is it, 100x from our all-time high, which is a pretty insane. The 2021 all-time high bull run up here really had an amazing, let me just change this so that you can see it better. I do love to have that big paintbrush technology. There you can see. So basically this is what we're looking at for Dehub, a project that I've been looking at for a little while now. I do think it is going to potentially have a ridiculous bull market going forward from now. Recently relaunched its token, so it doesn't have that full price history, but this is essentially the crux of what happened in the previous cycle in 2021. It started with a launch price that was just above the price that it's currently at now, currently sitting at around, it was around what we're looking at here, a tenth and a half of a cent, and obviously ran all the way up to the all-time high here of around 6.5 cents, just under. And then obviously it had that big crash, just like most cryptos did, and came back to pretty much the re-entry point of where it launched at. And since then it's just been going sideways, not doing too much in the bear market as so many cryptos have. Dehub here obviously relaunched its token in this local area, and not much has happened since then. You can see here a little bit of a jip, repositioning of bags, and right now we are basically sitting in a position where we are just basically not doing too much and going sideways, waiting for the bull market. But I do think cryptos like Dehub, this has got a really good gaming narrative behind it, and I do think these kinds of projects will start to get picked up as micro caps. I think the market cap right now around 400k. I think potentially these kinds of cryptos could do extremely well in the bull market. I've seen cryptos like this 100x just from people picking them up and thinking that they are going to do absolute worldy moonshots in the bull market. And obviously we are getting very close now to that time. You can see quite clearly on the charts here, obviously in this local area for the past, basically the whole of this year. We did start to see some movement here, but obviously with the market being really sideways, altcoins getting absolutely decimated. Dehub's done exactly the same thing, but you can see a little bit of consolidation, some people picking up some bags at these lows here as we continue to chop sideways. But these are the kinds of cryptos, 400k market cap. If you think at 100x for this would only be 40 million market cap, which is unbelievable considering the amount of cryptos right now that are sitting at like 100, 200, 300 million market cap, and they're pretty damn useless. Dehub's got loads of utility. It's in the gaming sphere as well, which I do think is going to do really well in this cycle. And potentially something like this, if it gets picked up, it could do, you know, 50 or 100x in just a few days. They've got loads of catalysts coming up as well for potential explosions in price as well. So overall, one of those projects that I do think that could do extremely well. Right now, we're very much just waiting for cryptos like this, because there's so many cryptos like this in the market right now. You can clearly see that previous massive potential. Even if this just did come up, you know, from the current price and do 100x, that would be back towards the all-time high, as we can see. And I think that's very possible considering how small the market cap is. There's obviously a big narrative behind it as well. These are the kinds of cryptos that I do think are going to do really well once people start rotating out of meme coins and into gaming utility projects going into our bull market. Right now, as you can see, this is what we're looking at. These are the kinds of charts that I've been looking at buying recently, because the amount of upside potential is insane if they do get picked up. And there's really not that much room for continued selling to the downside because they are so bottomed out already. Loads of cryptos that are looking like this have been moving to the upside in a big way recently. So this is really interesting, one that I'm going to be keeping my eye on over the next few months. So I do think we are close now to the bull market. Overall, let's see what we can do. Make sure to get a trading bot from the description below. Sign up to Bybit for a huge 30k bonus down below as well. Massive prizes at the minute for depositing $100, and like and subscribe for more.